2 years ago on this channel, I made a video arguing that Dr. Doom has never once generated his own power, that he takes it from whoever already has it, and that he always loses it. Since then, he took the whole world. He beat every hero on Earth at the same time to keep it, and then he gave all of it back, the power, the throne, and his life, to undo one death. So I want to revisit that argument, because it didn't just happen again. It finished. Here's the claim, and it's a harder one than last time. Doom finally got everything. Not a borrowed cosmic power he was going to fumble in 6 issues. The actual planet, locked down, made permanent. He solved the problem that had beaten him 3 times before. And then he spent it, deliberately, on a Richards. It starts, as these things do, with a bargain. There's an event where vampires overrun the Earth behind a wall of dark force that blocks out the sun. Doctor Strange comes to Doom for help, because Doom is the only one who can undo it. And Doom names his price. Save the world, yes. But Strange has to hand over the powers and the title of Sorcerer Supreme to do it. Strange is out of time, so he agrees. And he makes Doom swear to give it back once the world is saved. Doom takes the deal, and here is the part people get wrong. He honors it properly. He gathers a circle of sorcerers, performs the ritual, reverses the dark force, and brings the sun back. He does exactly what he promised. Then afterwards, Strange asks for his power back. And Doom says no. Not because he's breaking the oath. He's very clear that he isn't. He simply points out that he has not yet saved the world in its entirety. The job isn't finished. So the title stays with him. He didn't lie. He read the contract his way. That is so much more him than lying would have been. Blood Hunt, Issue 5. He crowns himself Earth's superior Sorcerer Supreme. What he does with it is the part that should worry you. He takes over the world. Not conquers, takes over. Unites it under Latveria, ends wars, fixes things. And the detail that stings is that he convinces the public he can succeed where the heroes failed. And then he does something he has never done in 50 years of trying. He makes it permanent. He uses the mystic power to fix his victory as a fixed point in time, sealed against magic, sealed against time travel. Every previous win got reversed. He engineered this one so that it couldn't be. That's the thing. For the first time, he actually solved it. So the heroes do the only thing left. Every one of them at once. The assembled heroes of the world come at him together, and they get close, genuinely close. And to break it, Doom detonates his own armor, blows it to shrapnel, and uses the fragments to put every single one of them down. It works. He wins. He just doesn't know that Valeria Richards has teleported onto the field. She wasn't there to fight him. She had come to talk him into standing down. She thought she could reach him, and she was probably right, because she is the one person in the world who ever has. The shrapnel from his own armor catches her. They almost touch hands. I'm going to be careful here, because the panel is deliberately ambiguous, and I'm not going to oversell it. What's certain is that she is killed by fragments of Dr. Doom's armor, thrown by Dr. Doom, in a battle Dr. Doom started. Valeria Richards is Reed and Sue's daughter. She is also Doom's goddaughter. He delivered her himself, with science and sorcery, because Reed was off handling a crisis somewhere else, and the Human Torch had no one else to call. Doom's price for saving her life was the right to name her. He named her after a woman he loved a long time ago. She is, in a universe of people who hate him, the exception. And this is where the man I spent a whole video calling a thief does something I did not have an answer for. He tries to undo it. He goes at the Vicente. That fails. So he goes higher, to the Living Tribunal, the personification of multiversal law, a thing that does not negotiate, and Victor Von Doom humbles himself in front of it. It names a price. His power, his kingdom, his life. He pays all 3. She comes back. The fixed point comes undone. The world reverts and he is gone. So let me revise the old argument, because it needs revising. I said Doom always loses the power, and that what takes it off him is knowing it was never his. 3 times that was right. The Beyonder took it back. The Hazarith took it back. The Molecule Man handed it to Reed. This time, nobody took it. He put it down. It's the only one of the four that was his decision, and it's the only one that cost him something he wanted more than the power. And notice what he spent it on. Not the world, not the throne, not Reed Richards admitting he was the better man, which is the thing I argued in the last episode he has always actually been chasing. He spent it on Reed Richards' daughter, the one person in the story who reached for him. I want to be very clear about two things, because a video that isn't would be a lie. He is the one who killed her, his armor, his shrapnel, his war. And he is not redeemed by this. He conquered the planet and beat every hero on Earth to hold it, and dying well at the end doesn't refund that. But the pattern I described 2 years ago didn't repeat here. It resolved. One last thing, and it's the best beat in the whole event. Before he dies, Doom names the executor of his will. He names Reed Richards. 50 years of needing that man to admit he was the better one. And the last thing he does is hand Reed everything he owns. No speech, no audience, no chance to watch it land, because by the time Reed reads it, Doom is already gone. He finally said it, and he made sure he'd never have to hear the answer. He'll be back, obviously. Comic deaths are a revolving door, and there's a film in December. But this is where Marvel chose to leave him, and I don't think it's an accident that they left him there. Every claim in this video is from the source material. If you think I've got one wrong, say which issue, that's the fun part.